here we have this morning two authors talking about their unique circumstances. We have Katie Rain-Hill, who wrote Rethinking Normal, and Arin Andrews, who wrote Some Assembly Required. Welcome to the show.
Thanks for having us.
Thanks for having us.
So please tell us a little bit about your books.
You want to take that one?
Me? Well, we both have completely different stories, but we have relatively the same message, and that is that the LGBT community, more specifically the transgender community, has had a lot of misconceptions, and we're trying our best to try to debunk these misconceptions, to teach people what it means to be transgendered. We have lived normal lives, but our books are just basically a different perspective on everything. We want to inspire people in the LGBT community to go out there and follow their dreams and to find support and to not be afraid of being different and of being afraid of what people think of them. And at the same time, we're trying to educate those who might not know that much about the trans community or who maybe want to know more about it.
My book, Some Assembly Required, is basically about me assembling my life and assembling it how I want it. It's talking about, how I got, everything reassembled every day, and I didn't have a solid thing to build up on. And then finally I realized that I was transgender, and I got to start putting myself together the way that I was supposed to be put together.
And so in both of your books, you talk about growing up. What were your experiences growing up and realizing that you were transgendered?
Well, for me, I mean, both of us, it was difficult. I mean, every day was a struggle. We had to get up, go to school, fight the crowds. But the only thing is that we were so ashamed of ourselves. We didn't want to be seen. I know, at least I know personally, I would lock myself in my room for hours, days even, because I was so afraid of people seeing me and judging me and hating me. I felt like no one in the world wanted me to be there, not even me, not even my parents. So until I finally accepted who I was, and when I finally became willing to fight for what I believed in, every single day was a hardship. Every day was me feeling like the freak of the world, that I didn't belong. But it wasn't.
Yeah, I think growing up in general is kind of hard. I mean, hitting puberty and your body changing. And for us, it was extremely hard because our body formed into something we didn't want to be. So it's like being that one kid out of a group that you don't fit in, and take that feeling and apply it to your life every day. And that was our lives. We felt other. We didn't ever feel like we fit where we were. So that was us growing up. But, as we got to transition, we got rid of that feeling other. But it was pretty awkward,
So now you're out of those awkward teenage years. You're feeling more proud and accepting of yourselves. How are you doing now, and how did you get to that place where you could be self-accepting?
Well, personally, I'm doing great. I live, I guess, what you would consider a normal life. I go to college. I try to juggle friends and school and relationships and time with my family. But I'm confident now. I was this scared boy, and now through my hardships and through hard work and through the support of my friends and family, I've become the woman that I am today. And I couldn't be happier. I mean, I still have my ups and downs just like every other human being, but all in all, I am so glad of how I've turned out in my life.
Yeah, I can definitely agree with Katie. Now that I'm in the body that I want to be in and I'm comfortable with myself, my life is so much more amazing. But I do like to say that my personality has never changed. I mean, the only thing that's changed is I'm a completely happier person. I've always been this Arin that has my mom's seen, my parents have seen, my family, but now I'm just in the right body. So I'm just 100% happier child.
Well, Arin Andrews and Katie Rain-Hill, thank you so much for joining us here on the Showroom Presents in Buffalo and Western New York. We look forward to checking out your books, Some Assembly Required and Rethinking Normal.
Thank you for having us.
Thank you.